What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new series called Kuya Craft. I'm your host, Kuya. If you are a longtime sub of the channel, you know what's going on. If you are not, welcome to the channel. I hope y'all have fun here. We're really looking forward to this. I am super hyped for this. Let's go jump straight into things, thanks. Let's go ahead and let's start digging out some stuff here. What's that? Oh my word. What a find. Holy cow, what a find. Now, guys, if you don't know, this is a continuation of another world of mine. This is the continuation of the Minecraft Journal, one of my very first original series here on the channel. I love this series. Got a lot planned for this season. We are starting season number 2. Let's go ahead and put on the armor and things. We're starting season number 2 of our Minecraft Journal world. I'm super hyped. I hope you all are too. If you are, make sure you hit the like button. Let me know down in the comments what you're super excited about. Maybe give me some ideas, things like that. I don't need a second bed. And there we go. Perfect. Perfect. We'll put the bed over here. Alright, so as I was saying, this is the continuation of our Minecraft Journal world. It is going to be, it's my endless world. I'm just going to continuously build in this world until Mojang decides I can't update anymore and different things like that. But this is my never-ending world. I'm super hyped for it. We are starting season number 2, renaming it to Kuya Craft, and we are going to be building a Dwarven city, a Dwarven Cave System, if you will. And it is all going to take place right here. Our main area is right over there. But we're going to be digging out this area. I think it's a good enough time as any to get to work on that. I think we'll have a little bit of a time-lapse chat to go along with it, explain what's going on. But guys, hope y'all are excited. Hope y'all are hyped, and I'm super looking forward to what's going to come on. Alright guys, for those of you who are new to the series, my name is Kuya. I'm everybody's big brother. Hope y'all are enjoying the series so far. Give you a little bit of an idea of what this series is, where it came from, my ideas for it, things like that. Because I know a lot of new people come along during the start of a series. So I really do appreciate you stopping by, taking the time to watch the video, first and foremost. But like I said, my name is Kuya. This is called Kuya Craft. It's kind of after a Patreon server we had. They wanted to name it Kuya Craft. It kind of stuck, and I liked it. So this is a continuation of another series called the Minecraft Journal. Make sure you go back and check it out. It was a progress journal, a video journal of my progress as a YouTuber and a Minecrafter. I started them both roughly the exact same time. I didn't know what I was doing. Still don't know what I'm doing most of the time. But it's very cringeworthy if you go back and watch. I really recommend you go back and watch episode number 100 of the Minecraft Journal. It's a world tour and a world download, so you can actually see everything that's been built in this world up to date. And Kuya Craft is continuing that kind of as season number 2. And what we're doing here is we're building a Dwarven kingdom, or the Dwarven caves. I don't have a name for it. I'll need some help with that. Make sure you leave me a comment what you think they should be named down in the comments, please. I'd really appreciate it. I'm horrible with names, not one of my strong suits. But it is like I said, it's a continuation. The first chapter was, for the most part, me trying to figure out where I wanted this world to go, what I wanted to do. And I took a lot of inspiration from Wells Knight, who in turn took inspiration from BOO, and who in turn took inspiration from other YouTubers. And it's going to be a continual world. The first one was redstone farms, things like that. Now we're going to start getting into building villages and towns and just all kinds of things. These are the Dwarven caves. We're digging this all the way to bedrock. I'm going to make it look like there's a bottomless pit. The dwarves have built around this bottomless pit. They're going to have all the things that dwarves normally have. A dwarven throne room, storage room, places for them to sleep, massive dining halls. A lot of the dwarves, I don't know if it was a Napoleon complex or what, but they would build massive tunnels and massive structures despite their shorter size. And I think that's going to be really cool into this build. I'm not going to use any torches. We're going to use lava lighting, different things to make it feel very dwarven, very go right along with the lore. I've got plans for an elven kingdom in the jungle with a massive tree in the middle leading out to tons of tree houses with the best I can do is a rope bridge. We don't have them, but we'll make do and try to figure out the best we can with that. Just thing after thing after thing, so many inspirations, so many thoughts. That's one of the things I love about Minecraft is I get to tell a story with it. And that's going to be the main gist of this entire series, is putting story with this, such as the Dwarven Caves here. The dwarves are not known for being very social. They just don't. They like to be in the mines by themselves and left alone. So that's for the most part what's going to happen. But we're going to build a small city, not even a city. I don't even know if I want to call it a village. Just like 2, maybe 3 houses above them, and those are the only people the dwarves are going to really interact with. They're going to kind of trade services. The dwarves are going to build them a gate that protects their city while they provide the dwarves with different things, different resources that they may need. Putting that story to it, giving it life. Minecraft really doesn't have a whole lot of life. You got different mobs and different things, but I want to give it that life and that story behind it. That's what drives me, inspires me to continue going on, is that lore, that story to be told from each and every build. This is going to have a massive tower coming out of the middle of it, kind of like a pillar to hold it all up, or kind of like a lighting thing, maybe lava dripping down the sides of it. I don't know yet. Things like that they just continue to inspire me, and I'm really looking forward to what all this world has in store. I'm thinking about Atlantis after we get the 1.13 update, getting in there and building an Atlantis, and I want to make them all mob proof, the best I can, without having to spam torches, make it look good. And through that, I'm going to start putting villagers in each of these places, each of the villages or cities, whatever we're building. In this case, the Dwarven Caves. I want to put a villager in there named after the Patreons. The Patreons are the reason I get to continue doing this. They're the ones who support the channel financially. And of course, they get perks. I don't want to do anything without giving perks, the best perks that I can possibly give. And I want to put a villager in there named after them. We can come back later on and look at these cities and these villages, the Dwarven Caves, the Elven Kingdom, the Elven Jungle, whatever they may be named. Come back and look at them, and we'll see who supported the channel during that time. They'll be walking around as villagers. I might possibly put their head on the villager. I don't know yet. That was the original plan. But with 1.13 being a huge update and changing a lot of things, I don't know how easy it'll be to get player heads. So we'll probably hold off on that until I know I can. But I think it'll be an amazing, amazing adventure. We will build a dragon's lair at some point, a proper castle town, a huge castle surrounded by walls and the city and the marketplace. I'm thinking a pirate's island, an island where the pirates go to I don't just necessarily say rest. They go and they just kind of party it up. The pirate's life. They go and they mingle and they trade and different things. Just all kinds of different lore such as that. So I'm super hyped. I hope y'all are too. Make sure to leave me a like down there. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I really, really do hope y'all enjoy. Hi, guys. Guess what? After many, 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 many hours, a good probably 28 to 32 pickaxes later, multiple days, we are finished cleaning this thing out. I literally just finished. You can see the rest of the blocks, and I've done good. I've not kept any of the blocks, or I haven't kept a lot of the stone. Put it that way. I've got a bad habit of keeping every. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make that. Nope. Bad habit of keeping everything, and I don't need everything. Really? Are you cereal? Try that again. I've flown up here so many times. We can literally finish off. Let's may as well do this. Toss all this stuff in there. Got some pretty good stuff. Not bad. Good resources. Pretty happy with it. Not too bad. Let's see here. I do want to keep a thing of stone. I want to keep my dirt. But other than that, I think we are pretty well done. It's getting dark, but that's okay. Our next step is I want to make this look like a bottomless pit. Like it goes on forever and ever and ever. So that's our next step. I'm going to go get some stuff to make concrete. And we're going to use black concrete at the base of it. I'm going to get the idea of how far up I want this stuff to kind of go. Each layer or level of our dwarven caves. All the different things. So I'm thinking black concrete around the bottom should be next. And ow. Boom. What kind of time warp was that? I have no clue. But I like it because we're done. We got all the black concrete in. All we got to do now is go around the top part here. I mean, I could probably... I don't think I can reach that. Go around the top part, get our water put around the edges here. That'll work. This is not finished. This is not finalized. I got our markers here somewhere. In between each of those, each torch is a floor in and to itself. And then I've got 7 spaces between them. We've got 7, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then number 7 there. 7 different floors that are going to be all the way around this thing, and then caves going back into different directions and all kinds of really awesome epicness. So I'm really looking forward to that. But we got to find a way to kind of intertwine this area, because I want it to look like this is a bottomless pit. So this, we're going to take our walls down a little bit more or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. Next up is this. This, I don't have enough, but our next step is to do this. We're going to put a layer of black glass here. Let me go ahead and I'll do a layer or 2 of it. May as well do that. I know it takes roughly a full stack, if not a full chest, to do 1 layer down here. I've got 3, and I want to do this at least 5 times. You'll see why here in just a minute. There we go. I'll just do this little corner, and then I'll do 1 more real quick. And what this is going to do, it's going to give it a foggy effect. The more we go up, the foggier it's going to look, the darker it's going to look, and it's going to give it this deep fog. And as we walk around these areas up top, we can look down, and it's going to look like it just continuously goes. Like it is literally a bottomless pit. And I want that. I think that would look really cool, go really well with the lore of this area. There we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. And it works out so that it lines up perfectly with this. Yep. 1 more there. It lines up perfectly with this. And I don't really want that. I want the stone to kind of go down a little bit further. So, I may try to figure out that before we get too far down. We may take out a couple of these and have the stone go a couple down here, maybe two or 3, and then 1 here, and then 2 there, and just kind of bleed into it, kind of blend, instead of just having this straight end done. It's just, here's nothingness. So, yeah, let me get that taken care of. Let me get at least a couple of layers of this done, and then we can work on that here in just a couple minutes. Alright, admit it. You thought I derped. You thought I was gonna glass up the whole thing and then realize, oh man, I forgot to do this. Well, you are actually correct. I did. I started and then I realized it about halfway through the first layer. So yeah, we changed a few things. This needs to go for the moment. So yeah, I figure the easiest way to do this is just to concrete it all up first. We'll concrete it all up, and then I'll figure out the whole stone versus darkness thing. It's just easier. I like this. This is just soothing. This is good Minecraft work right here. Soothing, calming, peaceful. I'm ready to be done. I want to move on. I got too many plans. Nah. Alright guys, let me finish this up and figure out exactly what I want to do with this stuff. And I'll be back with you here in just a minute. So I'm starting to get this idea of how to build a decent spider farm. Not sure what brought it to my mind or anything, but just a thought. I did get all of this done. As you can see here as we come down, you can just kind of see it getting foggier, darker, into the abyss that is nothingness. And I absolutely love it. I think it'll go perfect with the lore of our kingdom here. So what's going to eventually going to happen, I did a little bit of work here. I think what I'm going to do is lower some of this. This is not done, nowhere near done. There's a lot we've still got to do to this area. I'm debating on making like mountain looking things come up a little bit here and there. I don't know yet. At the very middle, we're going to have a massive pillar. A massive pillar that goes all the way up. It's going to be stone for the most part, at least down here. And then kind of slowly transition into stone brick, as if the dwarves have carved all this around this pillar and then started carving the pillar into what they wanted. It's going to be all aesthetic. It's going to have lighting and things, but it's not going to reach. Our main walkways and things are going to be over here. It's going to be another circle that goes around here, and you're just going to be able to look down into the abyss. I haven't decided yet if I want to start it here. I don't think I do. I think I want to start up there. Maybe limit ourselves. Maybe limit it to like 5 floors. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then use the rest of that as our ceiling area. And then you can just look over the edge and look down into the abyss. I think that'll be pretty cool. But to move on, let's see here. I use that as a guide point. Now let's start over here. To move forward, what we're going to do is we're going to take this row out, and we want this to transition slowly as well. And I think the further we go down with it, the darker it's going to get, and I think that'll make it look really, really good. I think it'll look like it is actually going into nothingness, into the depths of this abyss, of this void area, this bottomless pit. I think that'll look really good. So, for right now, let's go ahead. I think I'm just going to take out this entire part of the wall and work with it that way. Yes, I know I'm tearing out what I've already put down, but I like the way it works this way. It's like a blank canvas. It's like a blank canvas, or a clean sheet of paper to draw on or write on. That's spooky. So, and from here we'll take this one down 2. We may take this one down 1. We'll leave that one where it's at. Take this one down 2. Take this one down 1. Let's go there. There. I love jump boost. Leave that one up. Take that one down. Take this one down 3. That one down 1, I think. And something else we can do, if I can get down here a little bit further. All things I probably should have done before I built all this, but that's okay. That's okay. I wanted to get our foundation going, and I think I did a pretty good job. I think we've got a good foundation with what we got going on here. Take out a couple more of these. Let's go here and here. There's some concrete powder. So that one really wouldn't matter much. And we will fill these in. And this, it kind of gives that fading effect, if you will. There we go. Grab us some stone. And I'll probably change a lot of this out for stone brick. That way it looks more man-made, or in this case, dwarven made. because we want it to look like they've done all the work. They've carved it out. They've started building with bricks, of course. There's not going to be, I don't know if there's going to be any wood in this build at all. I haven't decided yet. And then from up here, we can actually... Sometimes insta-mining is not your friend. We can do a little bit of this, if it'll work with it here, if it'll cooperate. Let's leave that one. Place that there. Probably need a couple more over here going up. And it'll just give us this faded look, like it's slowly getting darker as we go. So let's fill this back in real quick. Take a quick look at it, see how it looks, see if we like it. And yeah, we'll move on from there. It may have a little too much stone. We may have to darken it up some here. But that's all stuff we can do as we progress forward. Let's see here. Yeah, look at that. And as if we're over here looking down, we just see it start to progress into nothing. I do think we need it a little darker. Bring everything up just a tad, fill in the bottom and kind of darken it up just a tad bit. But I really like that. I think it's going to look fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It's going to look like it just continuously goes down, like the bottomless pit that we want. So guys, let me get that taken care of, and I'll be right back. Oh, okay then. Apparently we went through another time warp thingamabobber, and we've got it all done. So, this is what I did the whole design. I did the whole wall like I did the one earlier, and it looked okay, but I didn't quite like it. And it reminded me of something we did back in my old Patreon server. I did the end room like this. I had like a bottomless pit there, and we had the black concrete going into black concrete powder, into gray concrete powder mixed with the stone brick. So now it does give that little drop that we wanted, that we desired, to make it look like it was completely bottomless. Also moved our beacon down here. Apparently lost like a stack of iron blocks somehow when I did it, so I had to go get more, but that is easy. But we got them all put down here, out of the way, and looking good, looking good. I want to take a quick chance to take a look at this as soon as I figure out what I'm doing here. Resource packs. Let's take off my resource pack, and boom. I honestly like the glass down here better than I do with my pack. The little grooves in it here, the little markings that most people hate, me included, just they look better for the fog effect. That looks really good. That looks really good. But sadly, I can't just make it look this way for this one build. So we're going to put our pack back on and finish up today. Our first episode of season 2. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. You don't even understand how much inspiration and how much hype I have for this right now. Our next project will probably be these walls. Well, maybe not. I may hang off on these walls. These bottom walls aren't going to be used for anything. This is just going to continue up, and I don't want it to just be stone brick all the way up. So we're going to design out this area right here. And then our next episode will be... We'll probably start work on this. I'll get this dug out. This first floor down here. We're probably only going to go 5 floors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then use the rest of that for the ceiling and stuff. But I think for our first floor, I think we're going to put our storage system in here. We got to have a place for the dwarves to keep all their supplies, all their stone and stuff. That, and I really, really want to get rid of all of that up there. So guys, I think that's going to be it for today. Hope y'all enjoyed. A lot has went into this. episode. I'm absolutely loving it. Hope y'all are too. Again, I want to thank everyone for all the likes, all the subscribes, those who subscribe to the channel, and of course those who have watched. Really appreciate you taking the time to do so. If you need me for anything, make sure you leave me a comment down below. Happy to talk to you, happy to help any way that I can. All the links are in the description. And I want to give a huge shout out to, of course, our patrons who make all this possible. Without them, there wouldn't be this YouTube series going on. No streaming or anything like that. So I really want to say a huge thank you to them. But until next time, guys, have fun, be good, and we'll see you all later.